Hi, everyone. This is Adriana.
Hi, Caitlin here.
Welcome back to Heart Astrology Podcast. As you can see, we are together in person. So this is a very special episode today.
Absolutely.
Number 8, right?
I'm not
Yes,
sure.
number 8 it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
So infinity, we're coming full circle.
We're in the US. She's visiting family and we're able to make this together
Yeah.
in person, which has been great.
Yep. Happy to be here. Usually I'm in the UK, so happy to do this very special episode here together in person. So
Absolutely.
we're going to be talking about the new moon today in Cancer. Well, it'll be July 5th. And it's making a conjunction to Sirius A. So we're going to be discussing that. But stay tuned because we're going to be giving some zodiac, horoscopes of the zodiac sign. So you can check your sun, moon, and rising sign and see how this new moon is going to be affecting you. Do you want to go into this?
And also, there's a alignment with the Sirius star system. And so I thought would be an opportunity to kind of talk a little bit about that beautiful star system. So who are the Sirian star seeds? Well, they could be you and me. Each one of us has a colorful galactic history, which could be figured out through our astrology alignments. And we can decode these through determining our astrology natal chart with our degreed connections to the fixed stars and the constellations. So Adriana and I both are available to provide our services to help you learn more about your galactic heritage. You can contact us at our email addresses to get more information about what we're offering to help you.
Yeah, our emails are in the description below. I don't think I shared my news actually yet, that I am actually certified now.
Congratulations.
So we both are galactic astrologers. So yes, if you are interested in that kind of reading or any other readings, check out our emails down in the description below. We can get back to you.
Yes, absolutely. So who are the Sirian star seeds? Well, I can't answer for you, but I have several Sirian starseed connections in my chart. And some of the characteristics are deeply intuitive, meditative, and introspective, creative, and especially loves to write.
You got a little flower in your hair.
Oh,
little flower. Sorry.
That's all right. Love animals, nature, the environment.
Nature loves you.
Yeah. Prefer one-on-one relationships and interactions opposed to hanging out in large groups. People may call you an old soul. So these are just a few of the Sirian starseed traits. And does this sound like you or someone you know? The Sirian energies blend well with the new moon in Cancer because Cancers have many of the same traits that I've just shared about those Sirian ancestors. So Adriana and I both share a rising sign in Cancer. So we can relate to these Sirian traits. Okay, so we're going to walk you through the 12 signs and see how they're being affected by the Sirian star alignment with this new moon in Cancer. And it's an amazingly tight orb. In my location, it's showing 0.01. So it's extremely close. And the sun and moon in Cancer are also conjunct the Sirian star alignment. So Adriana's going to share some info about the new moon in Cancer that's happening on July 5th.
Yeah, so this new moon, it is in 14 degrees of Cancer. So you can check your own birth chart or natal chart and see where you have 14 degrees in Cancer. And you can kind of get an idea of that area in your chart where this can be affecting you. Or as I say, if you've watched previous videos, if it's a little close to 14 degrees, you can get somewhat of an idea. This is going to be 6:57 p.m. Eastern time here in the United States, and then 11:57 p.m. UK time. And this is also going to be making a conjunction to Venus in Cancer. And what I was feeling with this conjunction to Venus too, that I wanted to just briefly mention is, as most new moons are, they are new beginnings. So a lot of new beginnings in love. Some of you may have just been recently married in June, as we discussed. It's a very popular wedding month, so or around this time, but you could also see new beginnings in your relationships. If there's been a healing that's been needed, that can definitely happen around this time. So fresh starts in relationships and in love. So what else should we know about this new moon? Beneficial changes to domestic issues, especially with this being in the very domestic sign of Cancer. Cancer is a very domestic energy. It's all about the home, very nurturing, motherly energy, and very healing too. So some of you might be even just wanting to be at home more, housekeeping, updating, wanting to just spend more time in the comfort of your home or with your family. Also, there can be some increase with money possible with that Venus conjunction as well. So some of you might see new opportunities for
That's
that.
always
to happen.
nice.
Yeah, that's there you go. More connections, interactions too with dogs and other animals you might see, because this is the dog star. So I was picking up on maybe, look out for those things if you feel a connection to dogs or other animals during this time. They could be sending you signs. And yeah, so I think we will go into now the horoscopes for all 12 signs. So I'm going to kick it off with Aries. So Aries, this is affecting the fourth house, which really is all about that Cancer energy with the fourth house, about the home, family, and all that. So your home life is most affected. You need to ask yourself, Aries, what changes need to take place in your home or when it comes to your family life. It's a time to balance out this area of your life, especially if it's been lacking. Use your time at home to connect with your family or loved one. And then did you have the next one?
Okay, we'll go to Taurus. Okay. So how is this going to affect the Taurus sun, rising, and moons? Because it's going to affect all three.
Yeah, check all three.
Yes. So this Sirian starseed connection will stimulate your creative impulses. In fact, the skills of creativity were birthed by our galactic Sirian ancestors and bringing their artistic nature to life within our human design. Also, Sirian energies are all about taking the road less traveled and creating a unique expression in, say, how you dress, for example, or how you like to present yourself. Sirian starseeds love nature, just as you do, Taurus. So the July 5th Cancer new moon influence may help you feel intuitively how everything is connected. So feeling that interdependence is how we are truly connected. And the Sirian energies have no sense of separation. So I thought that was interesting. It makes me think of that movie Avatar, where everything was connected.
Yeah.
Just feels that like that kind of energy. So Taurus, pick up your creative tools and abilities to build something new and feel into your interconnectiveness of everything. How about picking up a paintbrush or begin composing a poem or a song, even create a video? This Cancer new moon is a great time to be expressive with your Venusian talents. Venus is your ruling planet, so go for it.
Right.
And Plato said, with a touch of love, everyone becomes a poet. I love that.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Thank you. Then for Gemini sun, moon, and risings, this Sirius energy brings about good changes for you when it deals with finances and or your relationships, as this is affecting your second house. So increase in money is definitely more likely at this time for you, Gemini. So that's always good news.
I don't think anybody will turn that down.
Yeah, right. Beneficial domestic changes too. So some good things in regards to your home or just where you live. Reflect on what brings value to your life, Geminis. Think about what really brings value. And it doesn't always have to be materialistically, but what is truly bringing you value? Do you need to make any changes when you do think of money? to budgeting, spending more or maybe less on yourself. For some of us, it could be one way or the other. If you're not investing enough in yourself, or if maybe you've been going too overboard, find that balance. This energy also brings ease to your relationship and possibly much needed time at home together. Something to think about, Geminis.
Yes, absolutely.
And Leos are next.
No, Cancer.
Oh,
Us.
Cancer. Oh, sorry, I'm Leo. I'm sorry,
So-
jump ahead.
So again, Sirian energies, starseed energies, during the Cancer new moon will affect Cancer suns, risings, and moons by creating an increase in your desire to be in smaller groups rather than large groups of people. Also, you may not want to be the center of attention and prefer to observe and self-reflect. Your ability to discern other people's motives, which can almost be telepathic ability to read people's energies, intent, will be highlighted by these Sirian energies. So be aware of those around you and see the messages that they're giving you. So Cancer, your intuition and your vivid imagination may be on overdrive, and you may benefit by journaling or even begin writing the book you've always said you will. That's a little note to me.
Yeah.
And Sirian energies blend well with Cancer energies. So this may be an opportunity for you to bust free of labels and stereotypes and shapeshift your way into a new reality for yourself. So maybe during this Syrian, not Caesarean,
It was like Sicilian and Syrian.
during the Sirian alignment with your new moon in Cancer, you could break away from shyness or feeling reserved and share your great interests with others because you know, Cancer, when you share about a topic you love, you open up like a beautiful flower, petals unfolding, and with great wisdom. Sounds like us?
Yeah, it does.
I know.
That's our Cancer risings, definitely. So for Leos, Leo, sun, moon, and rising, this is affecting your spirituality as it's in the 12th house. Perhaps even those of you Leos who have past life connections to Sirius A. So something you might want to see if that resonates, and think about what Caitlin shared in the beginning, and do a lot of those traits, sound like something really deep, like deep connections that you might have from your past. So this is a time for you to revitalize your spiritual practices, as well as finding much needed time for rest. Okay, there's a call for you guys to take a break and rest. Let the waters of the zodiac sign of Cancer simmer down your fiery flames, Leo. You deserve to have a break, so enjoy it, especially if you are in the Western Hemisphere with the summer months.
Yeah. That's hard for Leo to do that.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay. All right. Well, next we're going to talk about you Virgos out there. Okay. So I have a Virgo moon, so have my listening ears on for myself too.
Yeah.
But again, your sun's rising and moons in Virgo. For you, we're reinforcing your love for analysis, introspection, and deep dives into details you explore. So you should be having fun. Virgo, you may feel drawn to spend more time in nature during the new moon in Cancer. Also allow your energy field to be cleansed of too much mental stimulation and feel a desire to make more time for playing with the elementals and fairies as you take long, in-centered walks, exploring each flower and finding a special rock to put in your pocket. Virgo, if you have a pet, you may want to spend more time with them during the Sirian starseed alignment. Sirians love animals and pets, so people that are super duper animal, fur mamas and fur papas should look in their chart or have us look for you, because I'm sure you're going to have a Sirian galactic alignment. It's just for the friends that I know, it does come about. And like I said, I have this myself.
I think Sirius and Lyra.
Do you have the Sirian in yours too?
I don't think I have much Sirian.
No?
It's
Okay.
the Lyran for me with the
Okay.
animal connection, definitely.
Okay.
Lyra,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Well, if you have a pet, spend more time with them, and then New moons themselves are about starting and seeding something new that you may even want to maybe get a pet if you don't have one, or possibly add to your furred, finned, or feathered family with the nurturing Cancer influence happening. Sirian energies are very much about rising to higher vibrational frequencies. So making time for deep meditation and pranayamas. Pranayamas are breathing exercises, and those could be very helpful to Virgo energies during this new moon and Sirian star alignment.
I was even thinking too, gardening too, when you were saying about nature too, being out in the garden.
Yeah, and one of the pranayamas that would be great is called Nadi Shodhanam, and basically it's you take your index finger and middle finger, place it on your third eye, use your thumb and your pinky finger to direct the energy. So you're shutting off your nadis, you're closing off one nostril, breathe through that nostril, and then you alternate. So you have one closed off, and then you close the other, and you get this back and forth, which is super balancing. So that's probably one of my favorite actual pranayamas for really getting value. So that would be good for Virgos to do. And you could look it up online, Nadi Shodhanam, or we could put it on our video.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
So now for Libras. So this new moon with the energy of Sirius will be bringing you new opportunities in your career and work. You may even receive an increase in money, maybe a bonus, like a bonus pay in the job that you do, or extra clients coming your way. This can also come in the form of a new opportunity to prove yourself in your business or work endeavors, anything that if you've been trying to go for that promotion or looking to level up, this is a great time for you to prove yourself and, really, really show off your skills here. So since Sirius is also beneficial in domestic affairs, when the moon is aligned to it, this can bring a good chance at buying or selling a home as well. Okay, so something you guys might be thinking about.
Need those interest rates to go down, though.
Yes.
It's a seller's market right now.
But a good opportunity might actually align your way with this. So something to think about. There's a Libra in mind that I know, my friend. So think it might be a good opportunity. Definitely take it.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, we're moving along here. We're going to go to the Sirian starseed energy connections with Scorpio.
Scorpio.
Okay, so this is going to help you this new moon, to emphasize your love of sea creatures. And I have a friend that loves sea creatures, and she's getting tattoos all over herself with sea creatures, slowly but surely. She said the other day on Facebook that she's almost complete. And she's definitely a Scorpio.
Yeah, very water energy.
Yes, absolutely. So many people believe dolphins and whales are connected to the Sirian star system. I definitely do. I have had the most amazing experience with dolphins, several of them my whole life. But the most powerful one was when we were swimming in Key West. This was on summer solstice in 1998. So right about now. So this is coming up into my mind pan.
Wow.
And we had attuned the dolphins in the area the night before to the Reiki Ray. We went on the pier and sent that out. We had a captain of a small boat who happened to be the boat belonged to a friend of mine for many years, and he had many encounters with dolphins and whales with this boat. So we had so many synchronicities happening. Wow. This was amazing.
I'm sure that was so nice.
Oh my God. And so when we went that day, the next day, there was a pod of 18 to 20 dolphins.
Wow.
And we were able to just slide off, my girlfriend and I, and Enzo was there too, but we slid off the front of the boat and right into the water, snorkels and all, and had the most amazing encounter. It lasted about 45 minutes because the captain was towing us on the line behind the boat. So as they were feeding, we were able to stay with them. It was the most awesome memory. So that was one of my Sirian memories, like I said, right around this time because it was on solstice.
Yeah,
so
we're recording this on the solstice.
Popped into my head. Yeah. And then,
Amazing.
let's see, where did I leave off here? Let's see. So, um,
Oh, with the dolphins.
yeah.
Yeah.
So Scorpio, you do well with a new moon in Cancer because it's a fellow water sign. And this may help you to kind of open up during this time and share your feelings. A lot of times some Scorpios go super deep and then they kind of clam up
Close
a
off.
little bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then if they don't share, then it comes out and it's like all over the
Yeah.
place. So it's better if you can go a little bit with the wave of the Cancer energy and share with somebody you trust. I know that's kind of an issue. Some
Oh, excuse the plane.
Yeah, maybe I'll wait till the plane finishes. I decided to do it outside, even though it's blazingly hot here in Ohio right now. But we have a nice breeze and shady spot
It's
here.
actually a little overcast now.
Yeah. Okay. There you go. Not too bad. Okay.
Flying through.
Nothing like live TV, folks. Okay. So, it may be a good time during this new moon in Cancer, Scorpio, for you to have a heart-to-heart talk with the one you truly trust. Again, diving deep like the dolphins and the whales, due to heal any pain. You know, it's important to acknowledge that and honor yourself. It maybe you've hidden it and it needs to come out. Well, this full moon also, and we talked about, we're in it right now as we're taping this, but it's just drawing up stuff intensely. So when you discover the deeper meaning of something, you may then better understand it and start the healing process of true forgiveness, because that's ultimately where we all are going to head at some point. It's unavoidable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Sagittarius sun, moon, and rising signs, the energy of this Cancer new moon with Sirius will impact you on an emotional level. We're going deep here, Sagittarius, because this is in your 8th house. This is a good opportunity for you to address any wounds that come up with this alignment. Especially if there was things, like we just said in the last sign from the full moon, by the time you watch this, from the last full moon, which is the 21st of June, if there was anything that needed to be addressed from that time, that might be coming up. As full moons can bring that out. So now the new moon might have you reevaluating those things. So this deals with also money. You can expect to see an increase in your earnings in the form of a gift, work commission, or bonuses, or perhaps even an inheritance, as Sirius can indicate degrees of wealth also. So yeah, whenever you get that, that's actually a very favorable alignment to have there, especially as this is in the 8th house. So hopefully, yeah, some of you guys will have some good fortune there. So so your message mostly, Sagittarius, is to take this time to heal and be open to receiving now.
That sounds good. Absolutely. Okay, so we're moving on to Capricorn. So Capricorn suns, rising, and moons, listen up.
Yeah, this is us.
I know it is. Capricorn sun. Stepping out of any rigid patterns and embracing new ventures, new ways to rise to the top of any situation. So one of the Sirian starseed traits is to be your own person, travel down avenues no one else has ever done. Capricorn, you have the tenacity to initiate the new and then stay the course as the seeds you planted start to sprout healthy new energies. New moons are wonderful initiating energies, especially in Cancer flowering. So this may be a perfect time to move forward with your ideas and begin creating your new brand, something different that will be a pioneering energy for you. On a more personal level, maybe you may want to step out of wearing the same style and try a new fashion that inspires your unique flair. Or how about a new hairstyle? Capricorn, the world is your oyster.
Love it. Nice. Okay, so Aquarius. This is your sun, moon, and rising horoscope for this. The energy of this Cancer new moon with Sirius is affecting your daily routines. This is a great opportunity for you to have a fresh start to your daily routine or any good habits that you've been wanting to get into. It's a great time to start that. If you've been, thinking about getting into any sort of new routines on your day-to-day life or working out or changing eating habits, anything like that, really. It's a great opportunity for you to start that. This is your sign. So Aqua also as the water bearer, Aquarius, if you're not familiar, it's shown as the water bearer. Um, this is asking yourself, how much weight have I been carrying on a daily basis? How can I lighten the load? Okay, because I just was getting this visual of like, you are the water bearer, Aquarius, and are you carrying too much on a day-to-day basis? So how can you lighten the load for yourself? Okay. Something for you guys to think about during this time.
Absolutely. Yeah. Do you have an Aquarian stellium?
I do. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm speaking from personal
Yeah.
experience. Okay.
Yep.
All right. So we're finishing up with you, Pisces. The suns, risings, and moons. So what will the Sirian star seed energies bring you? Well, the ability to shape shift through the ethereal waters of your dream self, opening to the music of the spheres, feeling into the shapes and sounds of sacred geometry. Sirian starseed energies are extremely relatable to Pisces, which also is connected to the 12th house of astral realm experiences. So what is sacred geometry? It is an ancient science which helps you discover the patterns that exist in all things. So Pisces, what pattern are you receiving over and over? Is resistance a revolving pattern present, which is blocking the unfoldment and manifestation of your dreams? So the Cancer new moon is an enchanting time to receive guided imagery, maybe even have a Reiki session to flow more deeply into the astral realms with conscious awareness, and then journal your experiences to discover direction and intuitive guidance for your soul's journey. So seems like a pretty good month.
It does. Yeah.
Yeah, I
for
think so
for
too.
the new moon, definitely.
Definitely, yeah.
And now I can't wait for you to share your beautiful
I have a
card
card
too.
here. Yeah. I pulled this the day that I wrote this. I'm more of a writer than a presenter. I think I love to write, and so it's hard for me to just go on the fly.
Yeah.
So I write things out. But anyway, I pulled this card. It's from Lisa Royal Holt, and it's her Galactic Heritage cards.
Yeah.
And I was shocked because we were just counting them up. There's 108 cards.
Yeah.
And out of the whole deck, well, I actually have them split in 2 sections, and I just was guided to pull from this one section. And out of there, I picked up card number 59, Unfinished Business, and it's the star system of Sirius.
How perfect is that?
So I knew I was just going to keep this for today. And I'd like to just read a little bit. Boy, I'm getting bit. Are you getting bit?
Yeah. I know. I was just saying. I was like, something's biting us.
It's a fly. We're gonna have rain. Yay, we need rain here.
That must be why.
There's a little fly biting us. Anyway, so with the unfinished business, I'm going to read a little bit about what could happen. But I love this part is that I'm going to read this and then I'm going to come back to a part that just makes so much sense to me. So, so if you sense that you have some unfinished business, no matter what happens, know that when you follow the flow of life and meet all challenges with integrity, instead of running from them, any unfinished business that is carried has a tendency to resolve itself easily. It is only when there is resistance that we postpone the inevitable. Keep that in mind as you navigate this human life. Well, in this other section above, it says, and I love this, to remember this. The lesson is that you are complete in every moment. If you were supposed to do something, then it would be done. I just love that.
Perfect.
I love that. I love that because I think when we apply that in our lives, we're truly living in the present moment.
Right. Yeah.
And
You don't feel like, oh, I
yeah,
have to,
yeah,
I'm supposed to be doing this or this.
yes.
Like,
You're not happy when you are living out in the future. Or, really it's the optimum would be if we lived in a world where we could just make a decision in the moment that we that's what we really would all love to do. Unfortunately, we live in a 3D reality where we have to plan things out ahead of time, and it makes it much more challenging. So it would be wonderful, but if we at least stay to the best of our ability with that in the moment choices in our lives,
yeah.
and realizing that it is complete as it is. That just makes a lot of sense to me.
Yeah. And with the new moon, like just being about completions.
Yes.
So it's like
Yeah.
coming full circle.
Yes. And then hopefully this new seeds that you planted will start sprouting beautifully. Okay.
Well, if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching this video. If it did resonate for you, please do comment down below and share with us what resonated, and do give this video a thumbs up. Or if they do a heart now, is it a heart? Or it is a thumbs up? I'm thinking of Instagram.
Oh,
Just like this video. Please
subscribe.
subscribe to whatever channel you're watching this from. You might be watching this from Starry Sky Readings, my channel, or you might be watching it
Bhakti
from
Galactic Healing, or Julia Balaz's Galactic Astrology channel. We're on all three.
Yeah, all three now. So go ahead and check out all our channels. And thank you so much for watching this. We will see you in the next one. Stay tuned.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.